Hello, this is Ronnie. I'm back here with two clips taken from a long video that I just finished to record for my subscribers. Before going through with the clips, I would like to mention that I see additional progress here on my channel on YouTube. I am now showing that I have more than 1,000 subscribers on my channel. I'm obviously pleased with this progress. Also, I'm getting quite a lot of views, much more than I got a few months ago. So thank you very much for your interest, and I would like to celebrate this with you, the fact that we have crossed the 1,000 mark, and I will be reintroducing the special offer that I had in the past, special offer concerning my services. So if you are interested, please stay on. After the clips end, I will be providing further details on that. Other than that, I hope you enjoy the clips and hope to see you next week. Bye now. Okay, this is gold. That's gold price in US dollars. The weekly scale is showing us the 50 moving average that used to be resistance for quite a long time. Do you remember that? Look here, look here, look here, look here. On many occasions, the 50, when it was coming down, was resistance. And you surely remember that I told you I suspect the 50 is going now to turn into support. Well, so far I've been right. This is coming in and support, as you can see, and it is gold is attempting to recover from that shock C. I think it is coming back. I'm not sure if it's coming back straight to run above the previous high. It's quite possible it's going to need much more time to consolidate in this zone before it's ready to go much higher. But it is definitely attempting to come back. You can see that we have now registered 3 weeks of almost marching in place, but nevertheless the bias is up. The 50 on the weekly scale is still pointing up nicely. So all in all, I suspect that the bull is still holding this market quite well, and I have no reason to change my mind that this is an ABC. I still think this is an ABC. Whether it fits as a second wave or whether it fits as just one element of the second wave and there'll be another ABC X here and another ABC, I don't know. It is impossible to know at this point. But I'm still sticking with the idea that this is likely an ABC. Okay, now let's go and see the daily. And that's the 200 moving average coming up here. And that's the 50. And what we want as another step towards confidence building measure in the bull's performance, we would like to see it settling above 1,300, 1,310. That will be a significant move. Yes, that will be a significant move in terms of the balance of what you see here. There is evidently a lot of support around here, and ideally we want to see it recovering that support, coming back here, settling around here. That will be likely suggesting that it's going to attack the next level at around 1380. Whether it is able to run above or not, as I said, I don't know, but settling around here will be very helpful as far as the bulls are concerned. Now the price action coming up from this spot is not terribly clear. It's clearer than what's going on in silver. In silver, it's really just stuck in almost the same price for the last 3 weeks. But here there is quite a bit of movement, and we can attempt an interpretation. I do not know at this point whether this is going to be a 1-2 or whether this is going to turn out to be an ABC. If it is an ABC, equality between the A that you see here and the C will be struck on a run towards 1289.57. Extension will take it to 1307.7. Do you see that? The 1.618. Now let's go and see the 60 minutes. Here's the 60 minutes, and the interpretation that I used up to now is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and again, I'm not terribly sure whether this is 1 or A. It looks like that could actually play out as a clear as a clear triangle, but someone could argue that it is equally part of a second wave structure, and I really can't deny this possibility. It's perfectly possible that this is part of a second wave, meaning that the entire price action that you see here is a second wave, okay? And the run that you begin to see, that we see emerging here, is basically a third wave. So that, of course, will take gold way above 1,300. Let me show you the 5 minutes. The 5 minutes could be interpreted at this point as follows. Remember, it's 5 minutes, so within just a few hours you get to have more price action to go by, and that's going to possibly confirm or challenge this wave count. If this is correct, that's 1. We start right from here. That's 2. That'll be our 3, and that'll be our 4th wave. And the expectation should be that it should run back about 1284. As soon as it breaks under 1274 in this manner, you know there's something else going on, and we have to revise and review and see what is the most appropriate wave count in that eventuality. Now here's silver. That is the weekly, and silver really remarkable in its ability to actually not move. It's really funny. It's like it's complete in deep sleep. It's now 3 weeks after this big boom. It's been going absolutely nowhere. You can see it's leaning on this support line right here, still under 18. We would love to see it climbing back above 18, but that is not happening for now. Here's now the daily, and this is absolutely unbelievable to see this market, how it is leaning on this brown line. And the brown line, of course, was not created today. It was created from way back events. And that's the 200 moving average, and it appears to have significant support in this zone, as you can see. The idea is that it's quite possible that we have finished C coming down at this point, and following in the footsteps of the development in gold, we have perhaps A, that's B, and we're looking for silver to climb in the coming week towards 18.5 or so, as it is in the process of delivering that C. Now that will likely be just one element, and over time we'll probably see it climbing further up. If this is indeed an ABC, the idea is that probably it's going to register an X here, when it is going to consolidate and then run for another ABC, something like that. It's not going to be very easy to run with this, because it is corrective. Okay, it's not like when you have a clear 5-wave run in an impulse wave, then it's fairly straightforward. But you can see that looks to me like a B. Let's have a look at the 60 minutes. And you can see the entire price action here is, if I can say that, oscillating in the direction of forming a triangle. Do you see that? So I tend to think that all of this is basically a B, and the attempt to surge here, which still needs to be confirmed, will end up being our C. Anytime you see silver in the coming week breaking down back under 17.5, that'll raise the stakes that we are going lower, and this level right here will be challenged. I suspect if it breaks 17.5 right here, it is probably signaling that it is heading to break 17. Okay. Hello, I'm back here with further details concerning the offer that I mentioned in the introduction. You need to go on my website, www.wavemastery.com. You land on the front page here, and you can run through my website. There are a few articles here might be of interest to you. There are two ways in which you can access the offer. One is through the subscribe here. You pass your mouse. Yes, you run your mouse over subscribe here, and you have to go to the special promotional offer. Okay, that's one way of accessing it. The other way of accessing it is going to resources, and you run down right at the bottom. You get the same page, special promotional offer. Okay, you do not want the subscribe here, the normal subscribe here, because this is the full rate. Okay, so I repeat, you go to the special promotional offer, and that would land you on the page with all the details and the special links. As to the rest of the tabs here, in the resources, you do have access to enormous amount of charts. You see I have charts below. There are a lot of charts that I put here that give a good idea how I go about analyzing various markets. You will see also different time scales, weekly, daily, from a whole range of markets. Useful links, you would find a few links that I came across that I think are worth looking at. And recommended reading list, this is covering, it's not a complete list, it's covering number of books that I read, and I think it's worth your time. Yes, if you are very interested in learning more about trading. Private policy and terms of use, these are standard things. I never use your email for any other purpose than just contacting you specifically concerning my service. I do not sell you information in any shape or form. As you notice, I also don't have any I don't run any advertisements. My website, my entire service is just very straightforward. There are no if you like bits and pieces on the side that are for marketing purposes or for advertisements purposes. So if you go on the special promotional offer, you'll see that it expires on the 31st of October. Okay, so the sooner you subscribe, the earlier you can benefit. It basically gives you across the board 50% off the normal price, and it also allows you to have a trial of 7 days in the case of the daily service and 2 weeks in the case of the weekend service for just €1. Okay, it's not much money. If you like to see what it's about, you're welcome to try. Read through that. Normally the price is 159 euro per month. I'm now giving it away for 79 per month plus VAT. VAT is usually applicable to European countries. UK, US, Belgium, surprisingly, you do not pay VAT, and you will see that there is a special link for that. Otherwise, other countries are subject, people from other countries are subject to VAT, and I would need really exactly the name, address, and country you're coming from for VAT purposes. If you are subject to VAT, of course, this is, for example, people from Germany and Cyprus, they choose this. If you go for the daily service, and you have here a drop-down menu, you have to choose the country you're coming from. If you are again coming from Europe, you have Sweden. There are various rates here, Portugal, Poland, Ireland, Greece, you go through all that. If you are from the UK or USA or Belgium or other non-EU countries, if you are from Asia, okay, you are from Asia, you are not subject to any VAT. You just take this link, and that is still covering the daily service. Now, if you go for the weekend service, which gives you access only to the weekend video, to the long video that I record every weekend, that again slashed from 59 per month to 29 per month. That's euros plus VAT again. You have €1 trial. That's the first 2 weeks. You will get that's a trial just for €1. And if you're interested, you don't do anything at the end of the 2 weeks. You simply go on the program, on the plan. Again, people in Europe, you have the various countries here subject to VAT, different levels. And people in UK, USA, Belgium, other non-EU countries, you take this link. Okay. It is important to point out that the price of 50% off will be valid for 1 year, for the entire first year of your subscription. Okay, so to be clear, once you go through the trial, if you like what you see, you don't have to do anything, and you will go automatically on the plan of 50% off the normal price, and that would run for 12 consecutive months. Okay, that applies to the daily service as well as to the weekend service. Now let's just run through something here. Let's suppose you are from the UK, US, or from Asia. You click on subscribe here. It takes you to the PayPal page, to the payment page right here. Okay, it shows you special offer, UK, USA, Belgium. Okay, €1 for the first week and €79 for each month for 12 installments. Okay, you have to fill in your details, and that is going to my account, which is under Ron Fatal, but I prefer you call me Ronnie, but this is simply my official name, so don't be put off suddenly not knowing where this money is going to. It's going to the account that eventually, once you go through all that, you fill in all the details, you pay, it's going to take you back to my website to fill in your membership details, to choose your password, to choose your username. Be careful how you choose your username, it cannot be changed. So I need you valid email address, full details you will see, the country you come from, etc. Once you go through all that, you are going to fall on the appropriate page in the service, the appropriate page that you subscribe to. If you subscribe to the daily service, you're going to fall on immediately the latest video, and in this case I am currently speaking here on the 15th of October. You're going to see the long video that I've just recorded. It's more than 80, I think it's about 85 minutes video covering many markets, and then you will see there is an archive. You can go through and see some of past videos, etc. If you have any question, you get stuck at any step on the way, you have hesitation, something didn't work out, whatever, you clicked, you paid, and you couldn't get access, anything comes up, you just go there. Do you see? You go to contact us, you come, you write your name, you give me your email address. Please make sure, double check that you give me the right address, because if I get the wrong address, with all my goodwill, I will not be able to contact you. You realize that? I will simply not be able to contact you. So please be careful, put the right address, check it, and then leave me your message. Go through these quick calculations. It's primary school stuff. Yeah, 2 + 14, 16, submit, and that's it. And I get the message. I'm based in Belgium, so if you write to me from the US, from Asia, and it's rest time for me, so don't be surprised if I don't reply on the spot. But if it is during daytime for me here in Belgium, even late evening, yeah, there is a chance you will hear from me. Anyhow, for sure you will hear from me within a day, and I'll sort out whatever problem you came across. So feel please comfortable also to ask me any question if you have any doubt or any you have any question about certain markets that I cover, etc. Once you become a subscriber, you can ask me specific questions concerning positions that you have. I do not give personal advice, but what I can do, I can comment on the technical on the technicals. Okay, I can basically analyze a specific market for you if you are interested. Yes, I will analyze it, and if there is time, I'll include it in the daily video. If not, I'll simply send you a chart with my comments. Okay, so you can take it further and see what you want to do. So that's all for this introduction. Hope to see you on my website. Hope you take advantage of this special offer. I don't know when I'm going to introduce it next time, so you have now time to take advantage of that, and hope to see you. Hope to be able to help you. All the best. Bye now.